fucking stag. Trying stag in the back up. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel. I was filming, right? And then a fucking trying stag overtook us. And then I realised, hello, welcome to the channel. The freaking thing had stopped working. Oh, bastard. So good. Fucking thing's not even on. So I'm really disappointed with that. A tram stag went flying past us doing about 70 miles an hour on the back of a trailer. Really pissed off about that. And the wind is all bloody thingied. Stag is in front. I wonder if we can catch up with it in Kingsway. Don't know. Where's it down there? The tea, the silvery tea, Kings past Dundee every day. That was McGonagall. Stags away up the hill, and we're going as well. We're going. Yes, we're going. The stags in the inside lane. And Mercedes has been annoying in the saloon. Stags away that way. Shit. It's really annoying. Fucking missed that stag. I did video it actually at the show. And the worst thing is I didn't have my dash cam on either. The dash cam, it wasn't on. on the Kingsway. So here we are in the Kingsway. We're going through the Kingsway in Dundee, and okay, right, right. Right. So I'm just pretty pissed off. Right, I'm pissed off because the Triumph overtook me. It was doing about 70 on the back of a fucking motorhome with a trailer on it, and I thought I was videoing it and I wasn't because the fucking thing had froze. Sick, fed up of it. Fucking fed up of it. What a pain in the fucking arse. Never mind. Fucking stupid phone. Bastard thing, I hate it. I hate you. It's all hot. Oh, I wonder if that's why. I wonder if that's why phones are a nightmare to use, aren't they? Fucking things. I mean, they just. The problem is they do everything, don't they? That's like the real problem with them. Ferrari over there. There's Ferraris, a few Ferraris in that station, about 6 of them or something. They look like 308 GTB. No, what was it? I lost touch with Ferraris. Here we are at this, what is this? This is this. I had the mistake. I have mistakenly went into that lane there. I've done that once before. Yeah. Starbucks. The biggest scam out is net. So I was talking about net zero earlier. I was going on about something and then the phone fucked up. Right, so what it is like net zero has become a new religion. So as people follow it, and it's because we did have, you know, churches and Christianity and everything like that, and that people decided they didn't want that anymore, right? So now you've got net zero, and so what happened was people sort of follow it blindly and they'll argue crazily about it, and people like me will try and point out that they're talking nonsense, and you know the whole thing is, it's fair to say it's a scam. You know, it doesn't stack up, it doesn't make sense. You know, I think that's a reasonable thing about net zero, to say about net zero. It doesn't make sense, right? It just doesn't. Wow, what the hell's that? They've ruined that roundabout, and I've been on that. I was on that last year. They've ruined it. So they've ruined it. They've ruined that roundabout. Well, net zero. It's actually really cunning. There's some evil people that are doing it. Evil people. Because it's making them into millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, whatever, right? And the worst part about it is it's like poor people and animals are suffering because of the cost of everything. And right now, we haven't really felt the worst of it yet. You know, we haven't experienced the worst of it because we're still getting plenty of free money and stuff from the government. I think we'll overtake this. Are they just going a bit slow because we're going up this hill? We're doing 40. Yeah, I think we're going to overtake this. Let's go for it. Go for the overtake. Yes. Giving it fucking all we've got. Oh, yes! We're flat out. We're fucking going for it. And we're beating them. We're fucking beating them. Little Volkswagen T4 beating all Mercedes. So what happens, Presbyterianism is what I was on about earlier when the camera froze. I was talking about Presbyterianism. So in Scotland, where I come from, my ancestors come from, central Scotland, and well, I think they might come from the Highlands, maybe, I don't know, but they definitely come from central Scotland. So some of the weird ones got sent away to Northern Ireland, or, well, United States or whatever, right? Canada. A lot of them went to Canada, and so they were just like too extreme, weren't they, with their views and everything? So what's actually weirdly happened is that the net zero is managing to sort of be that Presbyterian voice that says, you can't do that. Oh no, you can't do that. And I started, like, in my upbringing, I got that from my Protestant family. You can't, and it's like a shame thing, a guilt trip. You know, oh, you can't do that. Oh no, oh, you know, it's all a bit weird, like, it's like, oh, you know, and they maybe themselves don't eat, but I think that's a kind of throwback from our Presbyterian past or Protestant past. And I'm just talking about that, but I'm not saying it's better or worse than, I think it's better than Catholicism, but it's equally got its weird, like, things that they do. They have to do cult. It's a cult. So now we've rejected Christianity. See the background I come from. We've rejected the church. We've pretty much rejected Protestantism, sort of, not totally, but we have. And now look, can't light a fire. Like, oh, you shouldn't really be using your car. There's all these weird, like, oh, wait a minute now, you can't. Oh, I hope you're not using, I hope you're not running your car in the winter, to keep warm. If you're at an event or something. Oh, you won't make sure you turn it off. It's like, fuck you. So what we need to do now is just say fuck you to the government and to the wankers that's pushing this shit. We just want to lead normal lives, do normal things like what we've done up here in this classic car show. It's normal people doing normal stuff. That's what you want to do. So that's what's happened. It's all went very fucking strange. And it's actually going to be, if it keeps going the way it's going, the net zero propaganda machine and the green communism thing will be worse than the Presbyterianism. Oh yes, you can't do this, you can't do that. Oh Jesus, it is slightly different. I do accept that. Like they kind of accept part of the green, the communism is pushing the LGBT thing. So it's actually alright to sleep with your pals and stuff, and rejecting the kind of traditional family idea. So it's just it's going to get fucking worse, isn't it? I don't know if there's going to be a big turnaround to this. We're really entrenched in it. There's a car in the field there. Not supposed to be there. We've got a trailer here in front of us. We're doing 54. We're going to go for the overtake. I think we should. Let's go for it. Morrison trailers. I get it. I fucking get it. Morrison trailers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up here? What's going on here? Get what is this? What's going on here? We got a puncture in a Luton van. Some kind of van. The offside rear tyre It's flat. Yeah, it's the whole net zero thing. It's like it's going against the environment. It's fucking bizarre. It really is bizarre. It's amazing how they've pulled it off. Yeah, they've actually. So you've got people that are fighting. Well, they think they're fighting for the environment, and they're not. They're supporting these bastards. They're like dumb bastards, aren't they? The worst thing, I don't know what. I don't think an electric car is worse than a wind farm. I don't think it is. So you get like a big, massive concrete base, and it's fucking glass fibre wing things. You make them in China, or I don't know where they make them. Transport them, put them up in like beautiful countryside. And all the birds, they lie about that as well. Oh, that doesn't happen. Killing birds. Do we really know the facts on that one? What's the facts? Do we know? Has anybody fucking done that? No, probably not. Evil tyrannical forces are at play. So we're getting mugged off with that, definitely. Definitely getting mugged off with it. People are so fucking dead. Believe that shit. Believe net zero shit. We've both got 1995 vehicles. The motorhome that was behind me, friends in it, and I've been staying in it up to Glams Extravaganza. It's a 1995 Fiat Iveco. It's got an Iveco. I think it's an Iveco engine, or is it a Peugeot engine? Can't remember. It's the same as the Peugeot, the Fiat. 95, and this van's 95, so both of our motors are 30 years old next year. Well, that means they're 29 years old, which means they'll be able to go into the cities. Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dundee, Aberdeen. So next year, what was that? Ford Escort Mark 3. Tesla. Oh my god. You got enough power to work the fucking indicator. Oh, it's that fucking thing. Oh yes. NGZT. Mustang. So we went into the bar last night for a couple of pints, and it was kind of like, you know, that sort of thing. You're like, oh well, just behave yourself, and everything will be fine. You know, you don't talk to anyone or anything like that, it'll be fine. So it goes, sits up the back. There's loads of people appeared, and there's this like group came in with these lassies. They looked like probably they were 15 or 16 or something, 17, and then there was like quite a few of them, and this old bastard, bald-headed old cunt, and he's like, look at him, so he was trying to find somewhere for them to sit, and he looked younger than me, which is what happens when you get older. You see some old bastard and you realise they're younger than you, but never mind. So he's fucking trying to find somewhere for them to sit, so then we decided to move. Me and my friend moved, right, to this table right at the back of the place. What could go wrong? So then they eventually landed up sitting in front of us, and the lassies, for some weird reason, I don't know why, started moving, and their chair was jammed against another chair, and it was pushing the table that our drinks were sitting on. So I got my feet out and pushed the chair back, the one that was against the table. I sort of kicked it away from the table, so it wasn't touching the table. And the looks I got for this fucking weird bitch of a woman. I don't know if she was the mother or something, I don't know. It's an ugly bastard. And she was pretty pissed off. I think that was what it was wrong with. It was like, fucking hell, you can't even go for a couple of pints without some kind of fucking half-wit trying to spill your fucking drinks. You know, when you're sitting away up the back, mind your own business. Fucking silly cow. So that's basically one of the dangers of the evil women going about like that. And of course, like Sarah looking at me, she's going to be a bit like confused, you know. And a lot of of the rules that they use on men, for example, or these evil women use, don't always work. You know, it might not work on me, although it might work, but it might not. So it kind of sets a dynamic a wee bit for them. So really, what they do is control. They try to control the social surroundings. You know, and a lot, so like men sort of fall into, like men are sort of like they either totally ignore them and just go about, or agree with them just for an easy life, or you get sort of homosexual men. They just, it's like how much of it is actually being homosexual, how much of it is actually they just can't be arsed with women, you know. There'll be an element somewhere in between the two, but there will be some men who would sleep with women but can't live with them. So, and you get the other type, and the totally henpecked types, and they're fucked now. In the old days, the henpecked types, there was a limit to what the women could do because they couldn't get rid of them because it was frowned upon to get a divorce, you know. It just wasn't the done thing. So of course now they could get rid of them. So they're like these types of weak men, and that would have been me when I was, you know, younger. I was a weak man, but it's because I didn't understand how I didn't get the game at all. I didn't even know there was a game. That's how bad it was. You know, I didn't even know we were playing a game, and I didn't get any of it. So I fell into it, every single fucking trick or trap. I fell into it because I just didn't know what was going on. Of course now I don't give a fuck about them. You know, I don't want nothing to do with them. Evil women could go and fuck off, right? I don't want to fuck them. I don't want to sleep with them. I don't want to live with them. You know, I don't want to do anything with them because that sort of, that horse has left the stable, so to speak. But it's a very difficult thing if you're a young man and you're like, you know, like you're settled down, have a family and stuff like that. Fucking heaven help you, it's fucking really impossible. They're going to fucking ruin you. Well, I think the men have got as much rights as women nowadays, probably. But, you know, it comes to access and stuff like that, or custody or that sort of thing. Wow, the mini, look at the little red mini. Wow. So nowadays, so I don't know what, so basically last night I was just out for, I had 2 pints and we left, right, so at the end of the day, alcohol can be quite a destructive thing, you know, you really need to be in a safe environment when you're taking alcohol. I mean, it sounds crazy saying that, but it's true. You need to be somewhere safe, you know, not something where somebody's going to fit you up or try and play weird games or cause trouble, get you beat up or something, you know. And I was in a lot of dangerous situations when I was younger, that sort of thing. So I think you need to be in a safe environment, yeah. You can land yourself in a whole lot of trouble when you've been drinking. You're really at a big disadvantage, you know. You're vulnerable in some ways. starting to struggle. Struggling up here. Struggling. Losing power. We're losing momentum. They must have been flooring it, and now they're struggling to get up the hill. Oh, fucking hell. I don't really want to overtake them because there's traffic in the outside lane. Now I've lost some momentum thanks to them. How slow is that fucking thing? It's actually slower than this Volkswagen. So it must have been driving flat out down the hill. Loads of videos to load. Going back for Friday. I never get any of them. I don't think I'll get any of them loaded. The internet was just useless where we were. Yeah. Perthshire, Perth Ross. Wow. Yeah, right in there. And it looks like they've got a nice new surface on here. For God's sake, it's a Tesla. Ugh. You're not driving that thing, are you? Can you just set fire to it instead? Truck spotted! Up for sights. I think it is, you know. Signal now. Good luck leaving on the left. I'm going to be turning off soon. There's one thing about these videos is that, for example, in Dundee there, they've changed that roundabout. I don't know why they've tarred that like that. Why have they've sort of tarred half the roundabout? Why? Why the fuck is that, for some stupid wind farm or something? I bet it is something like that. Transport a wind farm. We've got somebody with all that stuff on the roof coming past. It looks like us canoes. We got canoes on the roof of the Skoda. Come on in. Have you tied them on properly? Fuck do I know? Driving fat bastards. No, fatigued. Do these canoes look... Yeah, I suppose that. They're a bit at a funny angle, but that's, as long as they're tight, who cares? It does look a bit weird having them up sideways like that, but who am I to know? I don't know. I've never fucking done it, have I? Looking at a site, Milnerthorpe, Stirling. So that'll take you A91. That's right into where I am. A91, Bannockburn. So I'll take you through Tillicooty, Dollar or something. What's going on? Some hot cars are not going anymore. We've got a breakdown with some modified cars. I do actually feel for humanity though. You know, I actually feel like last night I was feeling emotional when I was in the bar. Oh, look at the house that's getting built in Kinross. I was feeling emotional, yeah. Like, how, you know, because I'm older and I'm seeing all these younger people, and I'm thinking how tragic life can be for them. You know, for some of them. Well, for all of them, you know, it's like life is tragic. And we're all going to land up in the same place. I just look at that huge housing scheme there in Kinross. So I think we could end this video now. Thanks for watching. We'll get around. So, no we won't. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye!